Hey guys, so for this video I'll be showing some Block B albums that I have and kind of talk a little bit about them since I rarely talk about Block B in my channel. I got 3 albums. These were 3 that I was missing. I'm missing one of their last release, their studio album, and their another mini album that they have. So I don't think I'll be planning to get the other Bastars um album. But yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about them, kind of my collection for them, about them in general in K-pop and these albums. So I got their first and second mini and the repack for the second mini. I don't like the fact how these the second mini is uh was made, and it's just because um it doesn't, so the repack doesn't include the title track, which is Nani Nani Na, or Lani Na, Nani Na, Na Nali La, no, Nali Na, Lani Na. That's what the big song for this album is. But it has a repack song, and then the half this album is like instrumentals, and the packaging is it's not that great. I do like the photo book though. It's interesting. But I feel like this could get damaged pretty easily. This reminds me a little bit of You Kiss's Dora Dora. If you have that album, it reminds me of this. It's just, I guess, a little bit better made because it's not as elongated. And this does feature the title track but this is the special edition, and I was debating on getting the special edition because it's not the best special edition in my opinion, but it comes with this thing right here, and I'll discuss why. But this photo book is pretty just lackluster for a special edition. But hey, I got the special edition. I think this one's a little bit harder to get. This one, it's hard to get, but it's still like a decent price, I guess. This one's very cheap to find. But the reason why is because this album's actually arrived damaged, and that's because I always talk about this with these type of albums. So first of all, this is made of plastic, obviously. This is a really thin cardboard. Like, this is bound to get damaged. Even it's like bubble wrap. And obviously right here, the CD holder broke and can't do anything about that. But I just really dislike this packaging. But really good album though. Musically, so this is what I also want to talk about. Like, I feel like Block B really doesn't get enough credit for what they did in their careers, and that's because they take really long breaks between comebacks, and then members do a lot of solo projects that are successful, but some of the other members don't seem to get much. Obviously Zico gets the most attention because he makes all the music and he's the most popular member, but their style was a lot more rough and more hip hop. Now they do more of a pop hip hop friendly title tracks, which I don't mind. They're really catchy. I think the song that I really enjoyed from Block B in the past few years is Yesterday. Is like that's like one of the catchiest songs. I think it was released last year. But the album that they had wasn't that impressive. I think that was like pretty disappointing. Like I don't know what happened with the song selection. I think they could have done better. But yeah, just wanted to show a little haul for Block B. I appreciate them a lot. They're not one of my favorite groups. They were on my radar a lot during their Her era and Jackpot. I think that's like their peak in my opinion in terms of just like pub the general public knowing about them. And I am not a huge fan of their solo projects. I like two songs from Jigo, but I don't like his like music on its own. It's not my style. And Kyung does release some decent songs. Maybe I'll get his solo. But I don't know what's really gonna go with them in the future. But I want to complete the collection for them. This really made it easier because they don't have that many releases as a group. I'm not planning to get anything in Japan, but I really want to get the other two albums that I'm missing, which are a mini album that they had before Her and the full-length album. I think the full-length album is probably my favorite release from them as a whole. I think the songs on it are really good. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, please comment down below. I'll probably make an updated collection by the end of the year for Block B, because hopefully I do end up getting those two albums by the end of the year. So once I get those two or one of the other two, I'll make an updated collection, and maybe kind of rank the albums a little bit more in depth, I guess. But yeah, I really oh, and then what I feel bad about Block B is that like they were starting like a trend, because they debuted in 2011 and then they had this like interesting sound. Then BAP came across and I think they executed it more clean, which is why they had a lot more support. And then eventually like BTS like debuted and they ran with the sound, and obviously they changed their sound a lot by now, but that's what initially got them a lot of fans. So in a way I feel like because of Block B and BAP, was able to kind of garner a certain amount of fans, because Block B had a decent amount of support, and then they had a scandal, and then they would like were on the down low for a little bit. But yeah, I'm really happy that I have these, and yeah, I hope this was interesting for those who haven't heard of Block B before, or maybe haven't heard of these albums, because they're most people know them for their songs from Her until the comeback that they just had, and obviously the solo project. So yeah, that's it for this video. What else? I'm not buying a lot at the moment because I need to save up a little bit, but I am really like on right now. I really just want to focus on my main group. So I just got these because they were at a good price, so I just went ahead and got them. Alright guys, what else? I may be doing a my how can I say, my journey with specific K-pop groups that I've been into for a long time. Some of them that disbanded. Um, kind of just talking about the releases. So maybe I'll be doing that in a couple of days for groups and yeah. Sorry for rambling. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, listen to these albums. Give them a listen. I know they're before I finish, I know that their debut song got like a lot of negative feedback. But I actually really like Freeze. I didn't have like issues with this song. But yeah, this also features their debut single. So songs from the debut single are in here as well for this first mini. Okay, bye.